Framed is a new game that comes to us from Melbourne developer Love Shack, and it's been getting quite a lot of buzz.
Hex, at first I thought, this is a cute game, but will it really keep me interested for long? Cut to a couple of hours later, I'm running around the office, asking advice and developing strategies on how to get through the tougher levels.
Yeah, from the get-go I thought the idea behind this game was simple brilliance. Each level is presented like a comic book, a group of panels that tell a story. That story, a much sought-after briefcase containing some sort of secret, is being pursued by 3 shadowy figures.
As you run, crawl, and climb through these panels, there are various obstacles stopping you from making a clean getaway, such as locked doors, dead ends, and plenty of G-men.
The twist in the tale is that you can move individual panels around, and with each move you bring your character closer to being on the lam with the goods.
What I like the most about this game, Hex, is the way they introduce the new mechanics. Not all panels simply move around. Some are on timers and need to be placed at just the right moment. Some twist around, and this changes the entire page. And others have switches and levers that need to be activated. They really mix things up.
Yeah, I like those new mechanics too, but I wish they explained things a little bit better. There was a bit of trial and error with a few of those block movements, but right when I was just about ready to give up, something clicked and I was quickly on to the next page.
I would have liked to have seen how those animations play out adjusted a little. Every time you make a change and want to see how it affects the outcome, you need to watch through the entire sequence. And this does prolong things a little.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It might have been nice if they just left off from the last correct move or some kind of mid-page checkpoint.
But these are really small niggles, aren't they? Pretty much everything about this game is great, from the motion capture to the music and the puzzles themselves. I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
It's an 8 from me. And while we're in the region of Melbourne-based developers, let's also take a look at Crossy Road from a group calling themselves Hipster Whale.
Only in Melbourne.
The team behind this have taken the simple question of why did the chicken cross the road and turned it into a deadly game of survival.
It certainly raises the blood pressure, doesn't it? This is essentially an endless runner, or in this case, an endless crosser. And of course, it's not just a road you're trying to get through, it's also train lines, rivers, and multi-lane freeways.
Thinking quickly is key to getting a high score, but if you try to take your time or plan a strategy, well, this happens.
This is a free-to-play game, and if chickens aren't your thing, there are heaps of other characters to unlock or purchase, such as penguins or people.
This is obviously in the same family as Flappy Bird or Doodle Jump, but with a little bit more design and quality to it, I think. So I'm giving it 7.
Yeah, this is a well-made game, but it's not really anything revolutionary or anything we haven't seen before. It's kind of filling that void, that tap-happy void, until the next tap-happy game comes out. But I'm excited to see what these guys come up with next. I'm giving this 6 out of 10.
Now, speaking of hipsters from Melbourne, here's Goose with the news.
Sometimes Goose is such a hipster that he wears 2 scarves.
Have you seen his new glasses?
I know.
They are like even more hipster than the last glasses. They look great though.
We love him, he looks fabulous.